Bore da, croeso. Good morning and welcome. By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, family and friends, graduates, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 25th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2023. I'm also delighted to welcome to the ceremony our special guests and key supporters of the university who found time in their busy diaries to be with us today. And a special welcome to our honorary graduand, Tracy Pike, MBE. We're delighted to be able to honour you today. Each year, the Open University awards a large range of qualifications that you've all worked so hard for, from certificates of higher education to doctorates. It's been 50 years since the first OU degree ceremony, held in 1973. And today, you will join thousands of graduates, many thousands of graduates, who have been presented for their qualifications at our ceremonies. For my colleagues, and certainly for me, these ceremonies are highlights in our year because we're celebrating your success. The ceremonies are held throughout England as well as in Scotland and Wales here, at Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. You're graduating from the largest university in Europe with an extraordinary scale, scope, reach and ambition. Now, it's success, your success, it's down to what you achieve. And it's not just the qualification that you're presented for today, but the difference that you will make with it. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, and your families and your loved ones, as well as the university and my colleagues who I hope you feel have nurtured and supported you. And you could be forgiven for thinking that the occasion is so important that it needs to be solemn. No, you'd be wrong. In every sense of the word, this is a day of celebration. So I should be very disappointed if anyone crosses that stage today to anything less than thunderous applause, or whatever other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. With that in mind, could I ask today's graduates who are able to do so, please stand for a moment? Families, friends and Open University colleagues, let's start today's ceremony by giving all our amazing graduates a huge round of applause. We need to pace ourselves, it's a long ceremony. Graduates, you may sit down again. There's another way you can show your appreciation to our graduates today, and it's if you post messages and photos on social media to use the hashtag OUFamily to share your congratulations and celebrations with the wider OU community. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees, a postgraduate diploma, postgraduate certificates in education, and first degrees in Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, and Bachelor of Laws. They will be presented by Dr. Scott Mackenzie, Assistant Director here at the OU in Wales. We will then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Master of the University to Tracy Pike, MBE, and Lynette Thomas, Deputy Director, Strategy and Development here in Wales, will present Tracy, who will sign the honorary graduate's book and make a reply. Then we will continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education. I will conclude the ceremony with a final brief address to the graduates. So I now call upon Dr. Scott Mackenzie to present graduates.
Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees, a postgraduate diploma and postgraduate certificates, and have been able to attend here today. Cyflwyna fi hi am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn ieuenctid a phlentindod. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Child and Youth, Donna Gilchrist. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn astudiaethau clasurol, cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, I present Bethan Hallows. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn trosydd a chyfiawnder cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in Crime and Justice, I present Sarah Smith. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn hanes cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in History, I present David Crawford Cummings. Am rad meistr yn y celfyddydau mewn athroniaeth cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Arts in Philosophy, I present Antoinette Porter. Am rad meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Darren Jones. Einir Kirkwood. Am rad meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes, ymarfer arweinyddiaeth cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Leadership Practice, I present Louisa Bealby. Shashika Diaz. Lucy Osmond. Jenny Thomas. Am rad meistr mewn gweinyddu busnes, reoli technoleg, cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Technology Management, I present Nick Bourneman. Oye Demola Oyeleki. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn ymarfer clinigol uwch, prentisiaeth, cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice Apprenticeship, I present Luis Moraes. Am rad meistr yn y gwyddorau mewn cyfrifiadura cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, I present Sam Braithwaite. Francis Moore. Amrad Meistr yn y Gwyddorau mewn Rheolaeth Amgylcheddol Cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Environmental Management, I present Charlie McGinn. Natalie Dudley Burton. Amrad Meistr yn y Gwyddorau mewn Cyllid Cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Finance, I present Greg McKay. Melissa Pegg. Amrad Meistr yn y Gwyddorau mewn Astudiaethau Psycholeg Forensig Cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychological Studies, I present Mika Hassel. Amrad Meistr yn y Gwyddorau mewn Rheoli Adnoddau Dynol Cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Human Resource Management, I present Philippa Dixie. Megan Powell. Amrad Meistr yn y Gwyddorau Agored Cyflwynaf. For the degree of Master of Science in Open, I present Sue Glanville. Am Diploma Ôl-raddedig mewn Gwaith Cymdeithasol Cyflwynaf. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Social Work, I present Grace Bott. Ac am dystysgrif addysg I raddedigion Cyflwynaf. And for the Postgraduate Certificate in Education, I present Victoria Ashford. Nicole Bladen. Amanda Evans. Harriet Franklin Pugh. Zoe Gamble. Adam Hartland. Julie James. Ellie Jenkins. Betsan Jones. Rachel Jones. Timothy Scarf. Thittery Suthong. Emma Tate. Sharon Teagle. Anthony Toy. Bridget Wilcox. Bethany Wilson. Rebecca Wright. Executive Dean, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Law degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. Cyflwynaf am Roedd Baglor yn y celfyddydau, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Michelle Adams. Yvette Anderton O'Reilly. Sarah Jane Astley. Demi Bartlett. Matthew Bastin. Kaylee Bennett. Daniel Birch. Jodie Bowen. Marie Bowen. Richard Brake. Christopher Bruin. Jordan Buckingham. Bryony Buckley. Jessica Burt. Matthew Casey. Ramisa Chowdhury. Laura Marie Clark. Corinne Cockerell. Sophia Coles. India Colton. Marie Conniff. Laura Curtis. Anne-Marie Davis. Sue Davis. Danny Dawson. Nicola Dubonis. Kimberly Deere. Nicola Dennison Davis. Megan Draper. Kelly Domain. Paulina Gillenjack. Lucy Edwards. Shannon Edwards. Nicola Emery. Bethan Evans. Jodie Evans. Molly Evans. Catherine Everett. Sean Fiddler. Stefan Fifield. James Fitzgerald. Alison Joy Gardner. Julia Gautama Whelan. Sonia Gomez. Susan Gouveia de Castro. Alexandra Granger. Katie Gray. Luke Gray. Stacey Gwynn. Gemma Hammersley. Carrie-Anne Hatherall. Matthew Higgs. Lowry Hopkins. Mike Hurley. Caris Ide. Selina Iqbal. Chloe Jackson Knott. Ellie James. Heidi James. Jonathan Jeffrey. Donna Jones. Lauren Jones. Lindsay Jones. Keisha Kilbane. Jake Lloyd. Bethany Lockley. Jessica Lowe. Karen Lucas. Alicia Matthews. Linda Matthews. Heather Grace Milton. Sean Morris Parker. Charlotte Mottell. Nathan Mullings. Rydian Nelson. Rhiannon Noonan. Matthew Nutt. Laura O'Connor. Joanna Osborne. Ari Oram. Chloe Parsons. Tom Parsons. Jonathan Pierce. Heather Peel. Rianne Phillips. Aisha Powell. Reese Powell. James Priest. Stephanie Pritchard. Marilyn Quinn. Kelly Rendell. Sam Richards. Leah Roberts. Claire Ruka. Alexandra Reslick. Robert Sage. Emma Sanders. Fionn Ship. Chloe Simmons. Jade Slimman. Sarah Smith. Ruth Spencer. Elizabeth Stanley. Rebecca Stanley. Kate Stockton. Charlotte Thomas. Amy Thompson. Eleanor Thorne. Thomas Tiffany. Ashley Tukey. Amy Vaughan. Lisa Jane Watkins. Amy Watts. Amy White. George White. Rebecca Williams. Shirley Williams. Laura Wilson. Victoria Winrow. Simon Ragg. Lee Wyatt Buchan. Amradd Baglar mewn peirianneg cyflwynaf. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, I present Jamie Rhodes. Ac Amradd Baglar yn y gyfraith cyflwynaf. And for the degree of Bachelor of Laws, I present Victoria Adamoon. Sian Dorrington. Tamsin Lester John. Stacey Folt. Leanne Stadden. Chris Thomas. Jennifer Thomas. Sarah Tutzel-Buse. Rebecca Van Gass. Raisa Ahmed. Chris Llewellyn Davis. Charlie Heath. Melissa Herbert. Lauren Jones. Emma Mace. Annette Miles. Kaylee Smith.
Executive Dean, colleagues, graduates, guests. Tracy Pike is the Chief Executive Officer of CYCA, Connecting Youth, Children and Adults, a charity in Llanelli which provides emotional health and wellbeing support for children, young people and families throughout Carmarthenshire. She holds an advanced Cert Ed from the School of Home Economics at University College Cardiff and was awarded an MBA in 2018 for services to young people. She began her career as a teacher at St John Lloyd Catholic Comprehensive School in Llanelli, where she quickly became head of pastoral care, a role which Tracy says gave her as much satisfaction as, if not more than, that of a class teacher. After a career break to raise her family, Tracy decided she wanted to continue supporting the emotional well-being of children, taking on some sessional work and pursuing an open university course in handling stress skills. With her newfound skills and knowledge, she started a business supporting adults and children with stress, wrote wellbeing programs for schools, trained some 700 local health board staff across Wales in stress management skills, and took on yet more courses and qualifications. Then, 25 years ago, came the opportunity to join a small charity, CYCA, as its new Learning Clubs coordinator, providing wellbeing support in after-school club settings. So effective was she that she was soon being brought into schools during the daytime and was awarded National Lottery funding to continue this work, developing new activities to help support children's well-being through play. After a rocky period for the charity, Tracy became its manager and was tasked with the possibility of closing the charity down. But she was determined that the charity would keep going, to keep supporting children and to keep her hard-working colleagues in their jobs. Her determination paid off because the charity is now in its 43rd year, has supported thousands of children and families' well-being, and has brought in more than £6 million worth of funding over the years. Tracy's ethos is to help every child be the best they can be, And while Tracy pays tribute to the hard work of her colleagues, there can be no doubt that CYCA is the charity it is because of her. In that difficult period a quarter of a century ago, she made sure it continued serving and supporting children and young people, and she has gone on to build an organisation which now has around 28 colleagues, offering a range of services throughout Carmarthenshire. These include a social prescribing project funded by the Llanelli GPs Cluster, play therapists, mentors, counselling and Flying Start nurseries. All of this is contributing to the urgent task of tackling what Tracy calls the emotional poverty crisis. As Tracy herself says, poverty makes you feel different. That is why her work at CYCA is to provide children with the opportunities to do things that make them feel like children, while also taking some of the strain off parents and tackling the stigma of poverty. In Tracy's words, everyone should be able to put a price on themselves, and everyone has a gift. They might just need a little bit of help to find out what it is. Executive Dean, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Master of the University, Tracy Pike.
Presiding Officer, staff of the Open University, colleagues, friends, fellow graduates, but also family members. I'm sure you're all very proud today of what has been achieved. When I left teaching to raise a family, I always knew that making children's lives better was my vocation in life. And I was actually selected to trial the first Open University qualification in handling stress. And that was 30 years ago. And that qualification has defined who I am and has been cascaded through to thousands and thousands of children, young people and adults. When learners come to my charity, they may have no formal qualifications at all. Many of them are young parents and are isolated. So what we do at the charity is to break down every barrier. We provide free creche, we transport them to the centre, and we give them opportunities that they may never have experienced in their lives to date. We're an accredited training centre, and such the love for learning for some of our learners who've done 9 qualifications with the GORED. They then needed to go further, and that's when the lovely Helen from the Open University came into our lives. She continued to inspire our learners. We've now got learners who are going on to get qualifications with the Open University. So for one of my learners who came to us with little or no confidence, 4 young children, isolated, she went on to get 9 GORED qualifications, 6 Open University qualifications. She then became a mentor mum to other mothers to encourage them back into learning. She then became a family support officer, and very recently she has now become a resilient trainer for the charity herself. And she told me a few weeks ago, when I entered the building 7 years ago, never did I think that I would end up becoming a trainer for you. So that is just one journey of many, many of the staff that come into the charity. So fellow graduates, 75% of you have worked part-time, full-time, raised families, and got your most valuable qualification. Having knowledge is power, but it's also your passport to respect. So for my learners, even getting a level 1 in Agored means as much to them as yourselves today who are graduating. So my advice to you now is use that qualification. You're obviously passionate about what you do, so make it happen. Don't be defined as somebody. Just make sure that you drive that passion forward in whatever you choose to do. One of the strategies we use is 10-10-10. Where do you want to be in 10 years' time? So when I took my Open University qualification, I could never have envisaged that I'd be standing here today using that first qualification as part from becoming a teacher. What you do in the next 10 weeks will be planning. Some of you already may have jobs. Some of you may be planning what you're going to do. Set yourself small goals in 10 months. How can you bring yourself closer to where you want to be in 10 years? And with the right people around you, you can do it. You've obviously got wonderful, supportive families here with you today who've helped you on this journey. But don't let it stop here. You can achieve anything. And that brings me to my psycho staff. A leader is visionary. A leader takes risks. But they can't achieve that unless you've got a team of staff surrounding you who believe in you. And I'm so fortunate today that 2 of my senior managers are with me who follow my vision. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, when I sometimes get my best ideas, and I WhatsApp them or email them, never once have they said, although they must be thinking it, now what? It's always, let's do it. And that's infectious. I pride myself that comes from being a chief executive. But if you're passionate about what you do, it'll infect others. I remember when I was awarded this, seeing an email and then looking at past honorary graduates such as Sir David Attenborough, Ruth Jones, Kirsty Williams, Ronan Keaton. And I thought, well, I can't sing, I can't act, and I've written a quarter of a book. But hey-ho, it's such a privilege to be here today. When I received my MBE in 1918, I thought that would be the final accolade of my career. But today is far more meaningful and poignant. And that's because this is not just for myself and my staff, but it's for all the children whose lives we have changed. Thousands and thousands of children have come through the doors of Psycha. And I always tell them, we are never going to give up on you. Some of those have never had any formal qualifications. Many of them, particularly our children in the care system, have been rejected, they've been abandoned. They've had no secure attachments in their lives. So what we do at our charity is to give them that back. And I remember working with a group of children from the care system, and we looked at their wishes and their hopes and their dreams, and we asked them where they wanted to be in 10 years' time. And you would expect them to say, famous football player, or a wardrobe full of Jimmy Choo shoes. But in fact, 2 things they said to me which will stay with me to the end of my career. I want to live in a safe home, and I want to be loved. Now, many of us today in this room are loved. Look at the support that you've had. Many never get that. So to conclude, my parents always told me to put a price on myself. Whatever I did, put a price on myself. And that's what I tell you today, fellow graduates. Put a price on yourself. This qualification that you hold today is your passport to respect. Go and use it and make changes. That's my plea to you. Diolch yn fawr iawn i pawb.
Executive Dean, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. Cyflwynaf am radd Bachelor yn y Gwyddorau, I present for the degree of Bachelor of Science, James Allen. Alexander Armstrong. Kai Bainbridge. Jennifer Barnes. Nathaniel Board. Harriet Boardman White. Charlotte Christopher. Emma Collins. Billy Costello. Mark Crothers. Courtney De Benedictus. Ruth Delve. Paige Dixon. Dominique Drummond. Mike Dupree. Samantha Edwards. Natasha Emanuel. Bradley Ewers. Paige Ayres. Sean Fenwick. Mark Fluharty. Shannon Foley. Libby May Ford. Terry Gallivan. Alberto Hilarans Garcia. Jane Glynn. Philippa Goodland. Jane Gould. Joanne Griffin. Victoria Hall. Susan Hanson. Emma Hargrave. Holly Harper. Nathan Harris. Darren Hawkins Jones. Sophie Haynes. Candy Heinrich. Joanne Hill. Carrie Hillis. Daniel Hine. Tracy Hunt. Adam Jones. Kerry Jones. David Krosnia. Victoria Leader. Josh Leggett. Phoebe Lewis. Krista Lister. Catherine Llewellyn. Jade Lucas. Francis McBean. Hannah Matakitonga. Jennifer Maud. Michelle Murray. Grace Packham. Richard Parrish. Jason Penny. Heidi Perry. Heather Porter. Freya Rawls. John Richardson. Matthew Ridyard. Natasha Roach. Marianne Rondora. Karen Rostock. Bethan Sargent. Alex Shannon. Jamie Smith. Maria Smith. Phoebe Smith. Chantel Stevenson. Lorena Stevenson. Amy Thomas. Doris Thomas. Emma Tinsley. Binako Toure. Sophie Trigal. Lucy Triggle. Barbara Wayne. Thomas Wall. Taylor Walters. Darren Williams.
Get in there.
Kerry Williams. Sarah Wilson. Alea Woodward Lindsay. Sharon Yates. Amrad Sylvain Cyflwynaf. For a foundation degree, I present Katie Davis. Ac am Diploma Addysg Uwch Cyflwynaf. And for the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Natasha Bailey. Robert Brierley. Sharon Jones. Gregory Luff. Amy Perry. Rebecca Warren. Stephanie Watson. Gemma Williams.
It's been a long morning. Nearly through, don't worry. Graduates, a year or so after the Open University had opened its doors in 1969, Mr. Hallows, a dusty and besooted secondary maths teacher, had the unenviable task of educating me and my teenage classmates in something that was called back then the new maths. Now, I'm going to say new 15 more times in the rest of my address, so see if you can spot them all. Polly Hallows, his profile looked distinctly like a parrot, cared very much about our learning. So, for example, our delight in solving an equation would fuel him with fulfillment also. He encouraged learning by bringing his subject alive with stories and real-life scenarios, and mostly good humor. It's not always possible for teachers to share that delight so clearly and enduringly. New graduates, have you had any teachers like this? I'm pretty certain that you will have been inspired in this way too. We sometimes applauded Polly at the end of a good lesson. Did you ever applaud at the end of a good tutorial? Well, graduates, whether or not you have ever done so, my esteemed colleagues here are representing all those who have supported your learning, and therefore I invite you, graduates, to show some appreciation now. Now, I know that you, graduates, I know that you are gold standard students. And by the way, they are now officially gold standard teachers, educators, and facilitators. This was announced a few weeks ago as the outcome of a university evaluation known as the Teaching Excellence Framework, in which the OU got a first, so to speak, as one of only a few achieving an overall gold classification. I think so, yes. Now, graduates, as you know only too well, the multiple challenges of being an OU student are second only to the singular challenge of living with one. So let's also share a moment to acknowledge, on behalf of all students, the amazing support given to you by family and friends who have stayed the course with you. Now, Polly Hallows had learned his craft on the job because, as I realize now, the new maths was in fact so called because it was not just new to us, it was new to him too. And learners make good teachers. Polly also introduced us to this new Open University, where he had seen others working out new ways of teaching. His face lit up when he explained how he'd heard that at the OU, lecturers and BBC producers puzzled together over how best to use TV and radio to bring learning alive, despite the distance implicit in a university of the air. I'm not quite sure I got it back then. Open? That sounds like anyone who wants to can go there. University? That sounds like hard work. And I know that you'll agree that it is. And so it should be, if we're to be taken seriously. That Teaching Excellence Gold Award shows how credible we are and how incredibly hard you have all worked. Well, I passed out my teenage years as a student of new physics in Manchester, during which time I remember being inspired by a visiting lecturer from this newfangled open university who spoke about his research into renewable energy. It's a topic that has been much loved and much developed at the OU to this day. That was my second encounter with the OU. My third was several years later when I met an OU maths tutor in a cafeteria. He told me he didn't teach classes so much as make it possible for hungry learners to feast without getting indigestion. And coincidentally, not long after that, a fourth encounter, and I was lucky enough to be offered the chance to join the OU as a new lecturer. And I leapt at it, and I have never stopped learning since. At the OU, we've always been keen on what we call pedagogy, the science and craft of the learner-teacher interaction, striving to put our own learning to good use and to do an even better job next time. Graduates, that is your challenge too. As the latest generation of OU alumni, we ask that you put your learning to good use, to do whatever you do even better. Learn and live. It's what we do. It's on our shield. Duski Abu. Back in the 1970s, the Apollo lunar astronauts were learning and living, albeit in grainy black and white. Dusty old Polly Hallows was learning and living too in chalk on a board. And renewable energy was not being taken seriously. That's when I started an OU journey which led me through colour TV, video cassettes, floppy disks, CDs, the internet, DVDs, virtual learning environments, webcasts, virtual reality now, in order that I meet you here today in Newport and in an age of renewable energy. And today we are celebrating your hard-won achievements. Congratulations, new graduates, and good fortune with the rest of your journey. Would all of today's graduates who can do so please stand? And I'm going to ask assembled guests to congratulate these amazing individuals one last time. Well done. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have been completed, and I now declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all of you who are able to stand please do so now?